Good morning, my brothers. It is good to be back. Oh. Are we just going to have buzzer noises? Of course we are. Let's walk away from that so we can talk for a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Ish. A few last things I need to do before fully being ready, but I hope I find everybody well on this fine Wednesday. I said good morning, it's already afternoon. It's kind of where my day is going. But yes, we are back, and we're going to make some amount of progress in Atomfall. Nugget, what's going on, brother? You doing all right? Well, that's excellent. I'm just wrapping up a little bit of IRL stuff, and then we'll get to it. Where we left off yesterday, we were just about to go and explore Oberon, which has kind of been the goal, the thing that we've been leading to. Okay, all right. All right. Good and ready. Okay. Well then. I'm missing an amount of health for some reason. Okay. Any plans to replay in the future for an alternate ending? Oh, are you spoiling that there are multiple endings? right, we're off to Oberon. Which I don't think... Actually, that might not be. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how much we have left here. That being said, I would be lying if I said that I hadn't soured on this game a little bit. Like, after I got done streaming yesterday and I had a few hours to reflect on it, I was like, man, game's kind of dull. Like, or shallow. Dull might not be the right word. I mean, there's still some excitement to be had whenever you're in like a big gunfight or anything. But it is a particularly surface level experience. But I know that they have, like, because I bought the digital deluxe edition. I already know that they have lots of plans for future content, or at least an amount of plans for future content. So yes, I think this is a game that I would return to when the content release cycle is complete. Because it's pretty, the core gameplay loop is fine. Like I mean, the voice acting is good, and like it's very much in a genre that I can appreciate. But the moment it is lacking. Wind scale plant. But we will see. I'm not gonna count our chickens before they become lame or something like that. The jig's truly up for us. Transmission date 22nd October 1957. Transmission quality moderate to poor. Speaker unidentified. Transcription follows. Pains me to say it, old man, but we're goners. Quarantine and secure the area. We've really bought the farm on this one, I can tell you. We've garbled. And honestly, I can see how we're going to have to use the last of the ammunition. You know you got no time for morning maddiness heroics, but garbled, no choice. Blue filth is everywhere. The jig's truly up for us. Do what you can from the outside. Cheerio, old friend. Cheerio indeed. Options for activities and weapons. It's more the enemy design that's particularly limited. You have 3 groups of human enemies. 2 of them are essentially the same, and then 1 uses bows, but otherwise is the same. You have the legally distinct feral ghouls that just run at you. You have the thralls that walk at you. And then you have the various rats, bats, crows, bugs. Rats, bats, crows, bugs, leeches, and they're all kind of the same. They walk at you or fly at you. And then the flamethrower robots and the machine gun robots, both of which are particularly easy to exploit and not really offering a whole lot on a mechanical level. Do we have a phone call?
Oberon is close. Oberon must die. Die must, Oberon.
Will I survive?
Unknown.
Fair enough.
Now Oberon must die. Oberon must die now. Destroy the wind scale plant. Destroy Oberon. If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open.
Acceptable. I'd say he makes a compelling argument. Yeah, reskin humans, husks, and critters, plus the rowboats. Not a lot. Yeah. That, and we don't get a lot of time with the characters. That's another thing. Every character essentially has like a quest or 2, and you go do them, and then they're just like, I can't tell you, classified, top secret, super secret, we can't reveal anything to you. Requires rail tunnel maintenance key. Okay. Hey, bud. Shotgun rain. Oh, there's the rail tunnel maintenance key. Well, that was easy. The fight's like some sort of boss element. Oh, yeah, for sure. This is the thing. Not every game has to have bosses. Like, we're kind of poisoned by Dark Souls in that way. But the point of bosses is they are a culmination of all of the mechanics you have learned up to that point, and then the the implementation of them. They are essentially mastery checkpoints of like, we expect you have to improved X amount. Now you have to show us that you have, or else you won't be able to progress. And yes, I mean, not like, again, this game's, shallow, but yeah, it lacks a mechanical mastery element. And I don't think the storytelling has been good enough up to this point. And even the world exploration has been kind of... It lacks the character of Stalker. Even though it's very, like, adjacent to it. It lacks the character of Stalker and BioShock and Metro, like, all of these things that are clear inspirations. It's missing what made them them. Oh, you're thinking bosses like a Mass Effect or Wolfenstein? Oh yeah, I mean, even just like a bigger robot, yeah. Alright, plan to shift the wind scale plant. Reiterate my disbelief that the minister feels that this plan to shift the wind scale plant is practical or will prove effective. I am fully aware that Oberon is a very high priority, but couldn't we simply have slapped a military base on the site, as we did with the mouse hole and Barcoast affairs? After all the attention the originally proposed windscale site has garnered, simply turning on a sixpence to relocate the facility will draw attention, not avoid it. Indeed. Also, physical reminders of how much damage you're taking are nice, but yeah, that sound effect is particularly gaudy. Okay, we've got a ways to go. Good. Oh. Fuck you, plant. Really? Who's grunting down here? you cunt. Hello, Grix. How you doing? Painkillers are useful. Oh, those are herbs. I actually need those. Enjoying that nice crispy sound effect. See if I can turn. I don't know which one it would be to turn it down, but it is too loud. Oh, I was wondering if he was protecting anything. A little squeeze through area, huh? Hey, that's a cool visual. A little squeeze through area that is just something you can walk around to. Okay. I will say, as far as the mastery comments, though, an area like this is definitely going to test your resource management more than anything. How well have you been doing that? And how well can you do it for long periods of time? What is Oberon? Ah, so we learned from, I think it was Alan, the scientist. Oberon was a meteorite. And it crashed to Earth, I think they said in Shakespeare's time. So the, oh shit, I'm gonna pretend like I remember when Shakespeare was alive, but I do not. Yeah, anyway, the outside layer of Oberon was an incredibly valuable mineral that they named Oberite that allowed for a lot of technological advances. Inside Oberon was the fungus of doom. Orcs? Not quite. Think more, mind control fungus. Oh shit, there is an easy comparison for the mind control fungus. What is it? Why am I blanking today? You got a license for that butter knife? Yes. Fuck just hit me. Oh, did he spit at me that fast? Damn. Mass Effect 1 has a similar mission. Oh, the brain control plant. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, The Last of Us. Yes, thank you. I was sitting here like, why am I blanking? Somebody mentioned it. Yeah, that's essentially what this is. It's a space version of the cordyceps. But instead of turning people into cool looking, you know, zombie flower guys, it's just legally distinct feral ghouls and thralls. Oh. You know, the whole point of taking the resistance stuff is to make that not as miserable. Rick Random in the Planet of Terror. A former soldier of the Cosmic War, Rick Random became the first detective of the space age as part of the Interplanetary Bureau of Investigation. These investigations see him solving crimes across the universe while encountering strange alien races and their fantastic technologies in the pursuit of truth and justice. Also, the fact that I have this spore infection resistance. Let's get healing boost because I think I need it at this point. What other big revelations? No, that's it. We've not learned anything more about the voice over the phone or anything, so we're just kind of trudging along at this point. You don't know who you are? Nope. That information has not been provided to us at the moment. So that's where I'm kind of sitting here holding my breath like, all right, it's gonna all come together. We're just, it's gonna, what do you mean trespassing? Obviously I'm trespassing. How is the game so far? Do I recommend? Not for full price. The game is a shallow experience. It is an amalgamations of inspirations, but none of what made those inspirations individually great. So yeah, I think it's coming to Game Pass. It's definitely worth a Game Pass play. Other than that, nah, it's not worth the price. Or at least, yeah, not yet. You're the Mushroom Mancer? Ah! Do you know the Mushroom Mancer? Actually. Does it inspire me to try Fallout London? No. No, I would say it does not. Oh, you didn't even give me my arrows back? What a bitch. never the intention. Mr. Sawyer, Ministry of Fuel and Power. Dear Mr. Sawyer, I'm not sure how you found these details to contact me, and you must already be aware that our work at Windscale is highly classified. It was never the intention for Windscale to generate power for public use. It is a scientific establishment focused on the research and development of atomic technologies, and the British Atomic Research Division is entirely responsible for the site. I suggest you have a word with your superiors at the Ministry to ensure this sort of misunderstanding is not repeated. D. Lancaster, Head of Operations, Bart. Oh. That's what I get for using arrows from Temu. I mean, they're good arrows. You can look at them. They've got some really solid design to them. Nice, straight, long shafts. These are high quality arrows. It will kill. It will kill. Get juked. What do you mean they're supposed to look good? You can have bad looking arrows in video games, especially ones that are supposed to be relatively handcrafted. What's that? Ah, shit. Oh, these have loot. Oh, spores. I shouldn't look down on getting something like spores. You know, the whole surviving fire thing, not a fan. I mean, the arrows from Temu, who talks about gaming. Oh yeah, gaming? Nah, that's for losers. Yeah, we don't take kindly to no gamers around here, that's for sure. Well, that's very little of what I actually needed. Extraction of Oberite. Oberite production performance overview. The extraction of Oberite from the Oberon artifact has continued apace and, if anything, slightly ahead of schedule. Research teams should be reminded that the supply is finite and every milligram must be accounted for. That said, the most remarkable results have been achieved with mere grains of the material. Attempts to synthesize Oberite have sadly, if predictably, failed. Careful use of what we have will make Great Britain a world leader in... The rest of the document is damaged and unintelligible. gamers. They're all into King Julian and like do not move it, move it. Oh, ow, rude. Oh shit. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, get set on fire, bitch. Well, he gave me an arrow back. That's at least something. Oh. There wasn't anything back that way anyways. I wonder if I missed the crafting recipes at any point to make bullets. Because you get gunpowder as a material. And you use it for some explosives, but I feel like it'd be much more useful for making bullet. The Oberon dig site. All right, that looks neat. Bullet making would tank the difficulty. The difficulty is almost non-existent anyways. So you are right, but going from difficulty of 1 to 0 isn't like that big of a deal, really. Considering the funny thing is that as long as you're, as long as you're looting everything, the amount of throwables that you can make, I mean, you just sit here making makeshift grenades all day, and makeshift grenades just kill everything. If those thralls put together a play with singing, would that be a hive ghoul musical? Yes. Yes, it would. Trespassing. Yes, yes, I am, game. I'm sure the thralls will be very upset at me for trespassing. No common meteorite. July 9th, 1947. It looks like I owe Rushton a pint. Whatever that thing is we uncovered this morning, it's no common meteorite. The only time I've seen men of science standing in such awestruck silence before today was at the Trinity test site. Those present and then knew the whole world had just changed, and so did the people gathered with me in that cave today. Astonishing. Trinity test site was first nuclear tests? Uneasy at the discovery. Dr. Irving's personal diary, 24th July 1957. I am uneasy at the discovery. Quite apart from how the fact of Oberon being hollow and therefore not furnishing us with anywhere near the quantity of oberite that we anticipated, how can any living thing possibly have survived encased in such material for at least the century since the meteorite fell in the time of Shakespeare? The biologists are gleeful and can hardly wait to start poking and prodding the stuff, but it worries me. I mooted the possibility that Oberon may be artificial, but nobody listened. What if it's an egg of sorts? What if it's a weapon? What if it is both? Anything of value in the toilets? Oh, pistol ammo. Splendid. Oh yeah, we'll get all those cloths. Truly magnificent. The storeroom, which I already found the key card for. Something is buried down here. April 12th, 1947. We have begun our initial investigations of the deepest galleries of the old mine. I will admit that I had my feelings, or had my doubts when I saw the findings of the initial survey, but there's no denying the evidence of my own eyes. Something is buried down here, something with an electromagnetic signature that defies explanation. I have made an initial recommendation that we use the engineering corps to begin exploratory excavations. Seems there might have been something to the local legends of a falling star after all. Oh, that was a lot of strange tonics. And an atomic battery that I definitely don't need. Thanks for the tea, I suppose. Oh, that was a... Oh. Warning, electric shock hazard. Uh-huh. Riveting gameplay. Not quite what I wanted to do. Ah, control room. Hello. Ah, initiating self-destruct. That's what I want to do. How explode? Before you initiate the self-destruction sequence, the explosives need to be manually armed. We've planted 4 of them around the dig site. Make sure all 4 are armed or the sequence won't start. Once they're armed, pull the lever and get the hell out of there before the whole place explodes. Do not drill. Most urgent, effective immediately, 20th October 1957. Do not drill. Close down extraction. Extraction to be postponed indefinitely. Data analysis indicates likelihood of a catastrophic event. Subsequent to structural metamorphosis of the Oberon artifact is high. The Oberon artifact is to be isolated and all drilling operations halted immediately. Repeat, do not drill. I see 3 robots. Fire safety system, huh? I'm not pulling any levers, okay? I will resist my lever pulling urges. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Oberon biology report. Extract from 30th July 1957. While it's certainly not possible for living matter to survive in very harsh conditions and to do so indefinitely, I am taken aback by the discovered material being quite so vivacious. Quite apart from anything else, how does something like this end up cocooned in a thick mineral shell in the first place, or in first instance? The parallels to an egg are evident. That provokes the inevitable corollary. What might lay such an egg, or the possibility that Oberon was manufactured, and if so, by whom and to what purpose? Uh, 2nd October 1957 to D. Lancaster. I believe it'd be wise to pause Oberite extraction ASAP. The analysis of the X-ray scatter sheets from 1000 or from 1000 hours today are markedly different from those taken at 0800. It's not a decay process such, but rather an allotropic metamorphosis from a higher energy structure to a lower energy one. Miller came to me paler than usual, clutching his slide ruler and saying he'd calculated that, despite the core temperature remaining absolutely steady, there is something northwards of 200 GJ unaccounted for. If that were to release catastrophically, it would make a mess. We should play it safe until the missing energy is explained. Oh, I guess GJ would be gigajoules then? Sounds like a lot of joules. Fire safety fluid input. Oh, that must be the poison. Because I'm an asshole. Haha. Shojin, how you doing, brother? Yeah, I know you see me. All your battery are belong to me. Oh, you want some too, huh? Jolly, how you doing, brother? That's right. Easy enough to solve all problems by just yanking out the batteries. All right, so first things first, we want to release the fluids and arm the... I say first things first. Good. Meeting with the Aussies went well. You do in fact have the big brain. Ah, very good. I had a feeling that might set off a chain reaction. I am glad it did. Oh, I guess this is just the side path. Duelifars, how are you? And Artemiel, what's going on? How am I doing? Oh, I'm splendid. We're just working on finishing up the old atom fallings. That looks like it's gonna hurt, actually. Hey, wouldn't you know, it hurt. Is this game any good? I think I'm sitting at a comfortable 5 out of 10. So it has good, but it has bad, and it's a lot of it is just kind of shallow. That is the word I have settled on for describing it as a shallow experience. The inspirations for it are clear. But they didn't manage to capture any of the magic of what made the individual inspirations that it's taking from so great. You two are splendid. Just woke up and nomming on your leftover pizza. Ah, very good, very good. there are only two oh, okay, yeah. Can you pick up the batteries? Yes. Yeah, fuck you, mate. Alright. Explosives have been armed. Yeah, care about sample and transport orders. And we have also armed the poison sprayers. So let's spray some poison and then set this shit off, shall we? Those flowers that get erect. Slanesh, I tell you. If they were green, I would say Nurgle, but you're right. They are purple and spiky, and they get erect, so yeah. Alright. That's self-destruct. We're gonna do that in a second. Ah, fire safety. Oh, wait. No. Whoa. Okay, I thought I'd be able to do both of them back to back. No, I wanna blow it up. I don't want. Okay, never mind.
Detonation safety interlocks disengaged.
I thought we might be able to poison it and then make it explode, but no, we were okay. We get one choice, all right? One choice. Is Oberon Warpstone? No. Oberon is a mithril equivalent, I think. It's the moral of the story is, or like the catalyst of the story is the dwarves, the British, dug too deep and too greedily. What's up, Wog? All right, pull the lever.
Attention all personnel. Self-destruct countdown initiated. 3 minutes and counting until detonation. Evacuate to minimum safe distance immediately.
The ancestors are watching. I happen to hate dwarves almost as much as I hate elves. Aren't the British elves? Typical Imperial citizen. All right, if we're gonna talk about the Votan, all right, the Votan side of things, they're not dwarves. All right, I don't want to hear that the cope that oh no, they don't look like dwarves. They don't no. They're midget Starcraft Marines. Okay, that is what the Votan are. How do I get out of here? Oh, there are druids here now? Well, it's a good thing I've got my anti-druid weaponry.
Death to unbelief. What was that? Yeah, they've had.
Excuse you? Oh, you're excused.
Well.
Hell! Fuckers, you will be more use dead!
That's right, you get.
Munchkin Marines. Munchkin Marines is definitely the better description. I will be stealing that. Thank you.
You! Bullets ain't cheap!
Bullets? What do you mean bullet? You use arrows. Who wins? The power of nature or the power of the shotgun?
You have succeeded.
Yay.
Oberon is dead. And you have earned your reward. A way out. Go back to the beginning. Go back to where you awoke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. As the voice on the telephone requested, I have found and destroyed Oberon. It has promised me a way out of the quarantine zone if I go back to where I first woke up. Well, it's the one I'm the most interested in for sure, so yeah. Oh, shotgun ammo, thank you. Odd that I'm not playing the first Berserker since it's a weeb game. Who says I would like weeb games? I don't play Genshin anymore. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Gentlemen? Oh. I don't have enough to make painkillers? Shit. Not that it matters, because they're all dead.
You bugger.
Really?
Death! What have you done? Ah, you
Stay put while I kill you. I'm taking a shot.
Know this. The stain of weebery never fades. Like, okay, just because that's true doesn't mean I have to agree with it. I wish I could do the voice. But know this, Titus. The stain of weebery never fades. I will be watching. Well, nice of them to give me a bunch of ammo and crafting materials. There is no such thing as innocence, only varying degrees of weeb. There are varying degrees of weeb, this is true.
bollocks!
What the devil is that?
Heretic will die!
What does the weeb scale look like? Man, that requires a lot of effort, okay? Oh, do I want to be here? I guess I can technically get back to where... Can I go through Windham Village, actually? Oh, look at the big cloud of smoke. Oh, I can go through Windham Village. Oh, actually, it'll be perfect. We'll get a nice view of Windscale from Windham. 10 is KC. Man, okay, look. Alright, I actually used to... This is the thing. Alright, I'm actually pretty low on the scale. Up until...
Citizens of Wyndham, the village is under assault by pagan forces.
Oh no.
Seek immediate refuge. Protocol forces are responding.
Oh yeah, look at that. We set that shit on fire. This is the thing. I used to watch anime just because it was like the thing to do. And there are some good ones here and there. Not, you know. But nothing that's ever really resonated, inspired. I don't know, like there's been some okay ones here and there, but my current vice is solo leveling. And I liked it so much to the point where I was like, no, fuck it. I can't. I've got to read everything. So I have read 5 of the 8 novels. The other 3 have been ordered. And I am on chapter 140 of the manga, of the manhwa. Now, Attack on Titan is dog shit. People overhype the fuck out of Attack on Titan. Fucking goober ass world building shit characters. But yes. Yeah, solo leveling was so good that I couldn't not. I had to get it all. It's got 5 episodes in the top 10 rated episodes in fiction ever. Yeah, because it's fucking... because of bandwagoning. Alright. Now, granted, I have not seen a great, you know, large amount of Attack on Titan, but... not even the first season is particularly good. And who the fuck knows what happens in the later seasons? Truly, we were La Monsters all along. I fucking hate that. That is one of the most unnuanced takes on humanity.
Wait a minute. Your intentions are unclear.
Are they? My intentions were to shoot you in the face.
What you intend. Keep fighting. Don't despair.
Nah, this is the thing. I am obviously particularly biased towards solo leveling because it's tackling. It's not like the deepest thing ever, but it is just subtle enough with its themes that I'm enjoying it. It's very much the what is the responsibility of, you know, of people in power, and like, you know, do you know, if you have the power, then, you know, why, you know, what are you willing to do, you know, to use that power for the greater good is essentially. It's a lot of why I really like God of War Ragnarok as well. Because God of War Ragnarok has that as its main theme. It's like, you know, just because a problem isn't necessarily ours, if we have the power to stop it, you know, we should act. And I like that message quite a lot. I have read 5 of the 8 novels and 140 chapters of the manhwa, so I'm about 60% of the way through everything. Well, at least the Jinwoo stuff. Then there's the Ragnarok stuff after it. But yeah, and I'm enjoying it immensely. It is the only anime that has ever inspired me to read its, you know, source materials.
Right here. No, we can't let them win.
Well, it's gonna take, oh shit, it's probably gonna take 5 seasons to get through the main stuff, so I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if they get that far. Okay, that's it. There's too many archers. God damn it.
What have you done?
Nope. Shit. Hold on, getting a phone call.
You're done for.
I'll find you. There's no hiding from me.
Go on, believer.
Don't know what you intend.
Brother-Chaplain, are you sick of me?
You.
More than they deserve.
Definitely something out there.
Somebody kill the bastard! Man down!
Okay, I'm back. Important phone calls. Apologies, of course, but you know, such is life. I was trying to manage something here, but I was just getting wrecked because of everything, and I'm still getting wrecked, and I'm still dying. KC not dead? I know, not dead. What a coinky dink. Okay. Look, I didn't want to kill them all, okay? Alright, I came in here fighting your enemies, and then you turned on me for some reason. And a call from a girl? No. We back, we back. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. It was not required, of course. Was it a call from a boy? It was a call from my dad. Oh shit, there's too many enemies here. Next, guess what it is? A call from an agency? No. I've not even started applying for jobs yet. I told myself I was going to 2 weeks ago. And then I didn't. Shit. How are there so many enemies here?
You asked for it.
Motherfucker. Ah, shit. We happen to be his sugar daddies? Is that the case, huh?
I'm taking a shot.
Be more careful, for Christ's sake. No.
I don't understand how there can be so many enemies in this place. I came through and cleared this area out.
Firing.
Shit.
Stay put.
Okay. I really would have liked to have created Molotovs, but I need more cloth for that, and I didn't have it, so...
I won't let you get away.
Oh, you know, I'm sitting here worried about ammo. I forgot I have my bow.
Got what was coming.
I'm hurt. Die for what you've done.
They're, let's see. They're British. They heard of a colony that was cleared out of natives and came to settle it.
Take this!
You're... I'm bleeding.
Not anymore. Well, you're probably still bleeding, but not, yeah, for the same reasons. Okay. All right, there we go. We lived. Don't worry, the pain will go away.
I'm shooting. Bloody hell. When I find you, I'm hurt bad. You killed them all.
Look, I'm just here for your loot anyways. I didn't even want to kill all these people. I mean, I guess I did. They're heretics. I didn't want to kill the innocent. Mostly. But since they're so dead and accommodating, I might as well. Kill them all, let the Emperor sort them out. That is excellent advice, if I had to say. At least the enemies aren't infinite. That's the plus side takeaway here. There are a lot of them, but they are not infinite. At least while you're in an area. Once you leave the area, they'll respawn. Well, as long as you're in it, you're okay. Uno momento. Again, por favor. One second. No, we got distracted on our weeb scale dissertation. It's not a dissertation. I'd have to actually write that shit. Alright. Too many things are pulling me in different directions at the moment. It's all good. Alright, what were we on about though? Casey leaves, yeah. And I've got max arrows, so at least got an amount of ammo that is semi-replenishable at the moment. And lots of corpses to get through. Oh, sorry. You beat the eagle on Iki Island. She was about to make me go and ask a person to actually curb stomp myself. Shit, what was Dulafars playing? I have forgotten. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. That's right. Yeah.
Let's not have any.
Yeah, I killed all your friends. You think I was gonna let you get away? Ooh, look at this.
Taking a shot.
Why would you? More like Adam Snore. Well, you're not wrong. Shit.
Oh, I'm hurt bad.
No, you're dead.
Hey, who are you?
He's dead, Jim.
Hey, I see you. Stay where you are.
How about no?
Right, you. Oh, God, that's bad.
Careful. Don't kill me twice. A dead. Oh no.
A deaden. Oh no. Oh, what?
Fuck off.
You bad
One
hit.
horde.
You'll be all right.
They're dead. Your help. Lady.
See how you like this.
Is it an infinite spawn guard booth? No. There's just a lot of them all at once. I don't even need to be here killing all of these people. I've kind of fallen into the bloodlust. Villager, bugger you. Bugger me indeed. Okay. Let's see. You got in a traffic stop today. Oh, did you? Were you doing something illegal, Zerza? Are you a criminal? No seatbelt. Wow. How could you?
Who's out there? Show your skills.
Stop your whinging.
Stop your whinging, he says to the guy who just got killed. No, just a small fine. I agree with Greg. Scum of the earth. Oh no, the vicar is dead. No, not the vicar. I knew him so well. That was a lie. I didn't know him well at all. If you crash, you want to make sure you die? Malik, what's going on, brother? Oh. Hey, buddy. You looking at me? Oh, wait. No, you're not. It'd be a shame if I were to snap your neck. How's the monster hunting been, Zerza? Seems that was not his day. No, indeed. And you thought of a pun and it doesn't work in English? Shakes fist angrily. Ah, you've been thwarted by languages. Take that, nerd. Is this how I get out? This must be how I get out. Okay. All right, now to fight to the other side of the village. You've not gotten far. Fair enough. I've forgotten how many people I've killed.
Prick.
What? Rude. Oh, the bakery key? Oh, you mean the baker that I already murdered? I say murdered as if he didn't deserve it. He was in cahoots with the Fallen. No, gentlemen. Asmodai! Interrogate! Our assumptions are confirmed. What?
Got one. Let's go have a look. Are you? Get out! They're all over us.
Let's see how you like this. Come on, we've got to turn this.
Oh no, they killed a villager. How could they? Also, now that Oberon's gone, shouldn't the voice in the soil go away? I wonder. Also, how do a bunch of people with bows kill, like, there's no way they killed all these people and the robot? Oh wait, I think I killed the robots. Oh, maybe they would have stood a chance if there had been robots here. That alarm is driving you up a wall. Oh. I tune it all out at this point. That's okay, we're about to leave.
Citizens of Wyndham, the village is under assault by pagan forces. Seek immediate refuge. Protocol forces are responding.
Yeah, they certainly tried, didn't they? Environmental sounds need some fine tuning. Yeah, probably. All right, this should take us to Slatin Dale, right? Yeah. Huzzah.
You are leaving? Quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
The area you are entering is known to contain
What Probably nothing, but better safe than sorry.
All right, how many druids are there?
Be you a threat?
Fight!
Slatin Dale, more like Slatin Lame. I prefer Lame and Dale, but yeah.
They're killing us.
Oh. Motherfucker, come on. I actually am kind of surprised I hit that I mean, obviously I'm not surprised I hit that shot. My raw natural talent.
Twice. Bloody hell.
All of them.
Oh, bugger.
You bugger.
He's dead. What the?
Shooting.
Time. I'm bleeding.
No, you're dead.
Got ya.
Take this.
Yeah, yeah. Of course you would turn on me as soon as I saved your ass.
What the?
Bows to the bow god. They're very useful. I would say you don't have to reload bows, but you kind of do. By the time you're done, you will have exceeded the British kill count during colonialism threefold. It sure feels that way. Sounds like knife ear talk. Maybe fantasy knife ears. The thing is, humans are capable of making better bows. I mean, as much as I was about to say, does anybody remember Crisis 3? The answer is no. Nobody remembers Crisis 3. But the fucking, bro, when you put like a nanotech super soldier with a compound bow, elves wish they could compare to that kind of technological prowess.
Hands away from weapons. Don't go asking for trouble or you'll get it. Heck! Help me! I'm bleeding! You little... Yeah, tell him. Leave her dead. Be more careful. Focus on the enemy.
Use a crossbow? Oh, absolutely not. A crossbow versus technological advanced compound bows? No, compound bows are way more advanced and far easier to use. That's the whole point of the incredibly technologically advanced pulley systems. You just, yeah, boomstick superiority? Oh, for sure. Crisis 3 is a weird fucking game, let me tell you. I played that not but a couple years ago for the first time and only time. That game has some really bad problems with spawning. Like, the amount of times you'll just be playing the game normally and watch people materialize from the ether. It's kind of funny. Okay, well. You know it's even easier to use, has much more power? A bullet? Oh, sure, yeah. The War of the Worlds. Indeed. You like this dude? Yeah, I mean, he's got a good set of hands on him. There's a war zone down the road between three factions. He's just like, Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna play my guitar. Hope nobody comes up with a shotgun and blows my head off. Check out his stash. Oh yeah, he's got the whole like pseudo lamb chop thing going on. I'm not the biggest fan of it. My favorite thing about beards is that they cover up the chin, and he's got too much chin exposed. Alright. I hate chins as much as I hate elves. Other than that, yeah. Particularly well groomed for an apocalyptic area. Alright. Well, let's see what happens when we return to the place where it all began. No phone call? No phone call. Chins only need covering if you've got more than one. Yes, that was obviously implied. Thank you, Zerza, for pointing it out. I needed that. What is my favorite fantasy race aside from humans? Fantasy or sci-fi? Like fiction, fantasy, or sci-fi? Or if you need to hide your identity, like the Crimson Chin. Here comes the Crimson Chin. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't actually know if I have an answer to that. Either way. One for fantasy, one for fiction, and one sci-fi? What? No. What is my favorite fictional race? The Ents are an easy one, but I really like their scenes in Lord of the Rings. What is my favorite? Because it's trying to run through like all of the stuff that I've ever experienced. Sci-fi or the Hordas. I think the sci-fi one is gonna be the cop out, where it's just like, I like the Protoss. Okay, they've got a cool aesthetic, and they're not the most stuck-up pieces of shit that you can imagine for a fantasy elf equivalent, or for a sci-fi elf equivalent. The Protoss are pretty chill-ish, sort of. So we'll take that one. Fantasy, I think fantasy is going to be the Skaven. Skaven are just fun. Not even like Warhammer fantasy, just like all of fantasy. I really like the Skaven. They're a fucking wacky bunch. And then, I don't know if I have one for like a neutral fiction. Protoss are based. You had a moniker of Artanis for a long time when you were a teenager. Gay. Back where it all began. Oh. Really? No, I don't want to go that way yet. What's up this way? I know you are, but what am I? Gay. You know who's gay? The Tholians. The Tholian is the name I am not familiar with.
You have done well. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm ready to leave.
Do not distress yourself. I have never lied to you. And I tell you now, you will not die here.
Oh no.
The gas is a necessity. When you awaken, all may become clear.
Classified
You
oh.
chose to trust me. A voice on a broken telephone. Perhaps just a voice in your mind. Did you ever consider that?
Of course I considered it.
You have learned much and come far. My apologies for the gas, but it was necessary.
Dialogue? No? Are we not going to have him read it out?
You listened to good advice and wise words, which is to say, my advice and my words.
So many shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Not you, though. No, I shot a lot of people.
Oberon is dead. The Windscale plant is destroyed. The interference field should rapidly fade now. And perhaps the outside world will finally see what has happened here. So ends the quarantine.
The woods are dark and the woods lie deep.
Oh, okay. Huzzah, we did it. Woo! Yay!
Summers don't sleep. So sit thee down and hear me tell of the woods that stand on Casterfell.
Wait, it's over? That's it? It's over. We did it.
Trees stand close, are watered in blood. Stay out
Meh.
of that place.
Yeah, not the best $70 I've ever spent. That's for sure.
There's no
Such is the necessity of things. Yes, I was asked earlier if I recommend the game. I think I'm gonna sit at a comfortable no. If you're desperate to spend some time, Game Pass, but like, I feel like there's better experiences out there. It is a game that has clear inspirations from many sources: Metro, Stalker, Fallout, BioShock, but with none of the things that actually made those particularly successful or unique. It could be Assassin's Creed Shadows. This is true. They really failed at the Fallout New Vegas slideshow or Stalker, yeah. Yeah, it's a very middle of the road game. Like, there's quality there. The visually, it looks good. Auditorily, it sounds good. The voice acting's good. The gun sounds are satisfying for the most part. Like, there's a good bit of visual feedback on things. But the way you interact with everything is so just... Here's the signal redirector, and they're like, oh, the puzzle system? And yeah, you just walk up to these boxes, you press the button, and it does it, and that's kind of it.
Stay far from the keep in the trees on the
And then enemy variety, not good. Non-existent, essentially.
join the ranks of those wretched men.
And yeah, the storytelling kind of leaves something to be desired. Like, BioShock gives you the whole, you know, oh yeah, you were hypnotized into this long ago and it's just kind of all coming together now. This one, you don't even find out who you are. You wake up in a sealed bunker with no memory, and you never learn any more about that. Because none of the people you talk to have any idea who you are.
There's no virtuous errand that ever you should.
Like, in BioShock, both Atlas and, oh, come on. What is the main guy's name? It's not Ryan, is it? Brain, why do you fail me so often? But you know who I'm talking about. The guy who founded Rapture. Like, they all know who you are. And what you're doing, essentially. So they're all playing off that in some way. Not this one. Kind of, I don't know. And then, yeah, like the whole fungus thing, there's no boss enemies or anything. Like, The Last of Us at least had you fight the different variations of the legally distinct feral ghouls. This one was just, nah, here's legally distinct feral ghouls, I guess. Oh well. Oh well. Thanks to our amazing community. Game bad. Game not good. That's kind of... Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay. DLC. Oh, yeah, I already did that. Yeah, see, it's this right here. Story expansion pack. The Atomfall story continues with a thrilling game expansion. Introduces a new location to explore, gameplay features, enemies, quests, characters, items, weapons, and more. So, like, yeah, so you sold us an incomplete game? That's kind of shitty, honestly. Oh well. We did it. Hooray. Any okay. Well, I guess that'll wrap it up there. I was expecting at least something, you know? Okay, no, for real. At the end there, I was like, okay, maybe we'll at least get the reveal of who or what we are. You know, come on. You couldn't even be bothered to give us that. We literally wake up in a sealed bunker with amnesia. You thought I was KC? Well, I'm KC, but I wasn't playing as me. How about playing something better? You are John Fallout. You are essentially John Fallout, yeah. Like Elden Ring. No. Well, that was lame. Makes you wonder if the other routes offer a better ending. If I had to go into the philosophy of it, that ending is probably the overall best for the world. like you don't really want the material that they were using from Oberite to make advanced technology to perforate too much or proliferate too much, because it's finite, which means that any technology that they made from it would eventually be useless. And then the whole fungal thing, like the one scientist that we did help, he was already working on a cure for it, quote unquote. So cutting that off at the source, probably pretty optimal. And without the interference field, you could probably just nuke it. You know, the rest of it. I mean, it was overall negative. That's kind of all there really is to say. It's like they made the training stimulants, the things that we used as our perk points, they made those from the fungal stuff, but it ended up having long-term negative effects, so you don't even want that becoming a mainstay of society. It's kind of like Prey. Prey was the same way, where it was like, I mean, Prey already had a certified, you know, like a specific ending of, you know, no, humanity's doomed, you already failed, this is just the aftermath of trying to recover something for, I can't say no reason, because it's the indomitable human spirit thing of trying to make the best of a bad situation all the time, but Prey at least let you make moral decisions throughout the game. This one was just kind of classified. Yeah, because nothing was classified to you in Prey, because you were the fucking president of the company or whatever. It was all a dream ending with a twist. Well, it wasn't necessarily all a dream. It was all a simulation with a twist. But yes. But at least it had a twist. At least there was something at the end there where you could be like, oh. And there is only one good ending for that, obviously. But this one just, I don't know. You had scientist lady. You had scientist lady who wanted to take a sample out for further study. You had scientist man who wanted to destroy it all. You had voice on the phone that wanted you to destroy it all, which giving the blue balling mystery box ending there of you'll find, you know, I might have been a voice in your head, but no, clearly it wasn't. I don't know, man. And then, yeah, the Soviet lady who we shot in the face because, you know, we don't take kindly to no commies around here. But yeah, that was kind of it. I don't really have. And then the crazy people, but you know, we went and did the first part of the crazy people stuff, and when the effigy started talking to us, I was like, nope, cut that shit off right there. Done. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go straight to burning that shit to the ground. You know, plus the druids with their whole, you know, carving scars into their faces and symbols. No, not optimal. There's a DLC. Well, that's what I was saying. I had already read it. Yeah. Story expansion pack, not available day one. The Atomfall story continues with a thrilling game expansion, introducing a new location to explore gameplay features. Enemies, quests, characters, items, weapons, or more. Like you sold us an incomplete game, which is kind of shitty. Not that you can't have those things for games, just that if you're gonna sell it like that, where it's like, oh, okay, so this is not the whole experience. Thanks, Rebellion. I appreciate that. And by I appreciate that, I mean I don't appreciate that. Commie scientists turn into freaking meteorites gay. Well, we found the growth stimulant thing. So if I had to take a gander, the spore ending is you work with Mother Jago, you do all the incense stuff, you talk to the effigy, you take the growth stimulant, and then and then you put it into the water source, and then you turn the fire sprayers on and it sprays the growth stimulant. And that causes it to expand and take over the world or whatever. That seems like but the fact that I can just put those pieces together, I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad design. It seems a little meh. Where it's like, yeah, you found all the pieces, so you can just kind of figure out how the other endings go. I don't know. This is the thing. I think I'm more negative on it than No, I'm definitely an appropriate amount of negative. I could be more negative. But it's one of those things where it's like, all right, yeah, you already got my money, whatever. I'll be back for the story expansion thing, I guess. I'll cross my arms and I'll pout a little bit and I'll stomp around. This is an appropriate amount for it really isn't, man. Well, because this is the thing, I want to be fair. Like I said, the core gameplay loop's fine. Like you know, managing your inventory, you know, your resource. This is the thing. The planning is fine. The resource management and the difficulty of the experience, I think those are fine. I think the voice acting is great. I would have appreciated a bit more comedy, but because that's the thing, Stalker really leans into the bleary, you know, the bleakness of the post-apocalyptic zone. Fallout kind of goes back and forth depending on what era you're in. I was hoping they would lean more into the comedy side of things, since the game's bright. It's a very bright and pretty game, you know, especially since it takes place in Britain, you know, a place that is known for being particularly bleak and dreary. Like just the color, like how vibrant and colorful it is. You'd think that they'd lean into that a bit more with the dialogue and everything. Almost kind of like We Happy Few, but We Happy Few is only kind of a surface level of that. Everything else behind it is kind of existential and horrible. Which, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of meh. Doesn't incentivize replayability. I just don't think there was enough there for it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh well. It'd have been funny if it ended with surprise you're on drugs. I don't know. I don't really know what it would have satisfied me at the end there. I needed more. This is the thing. There's so many documents throughout the game. Like, you read an absolute ton about the events, but nothing with even a hint about the origin of the player character. Like, not a single tease about any kind of experiment or any, because there was one document that we picked up that talked about the potential for letting the fungus grow into full-fledged organs, and that one's enough of a tease to get the brain going, where it's like, oh wait, maybe we're a fungal organism person. And the whole kill Oberon thing is like a, you know, hypnotherapy or whatnot, just to try and get you to, you know, you're the only fungal organism, and because of your resistance to the fungal stuff, because of your origin, we need you to kill Oberon. We can't let more of you live. You an orc? No, I'm saying that there was one document where it got the old brain gears spinning. I was like, oh, maybe we're a fungus person, but no, we're not. Or at least not. It's never touched on ever again, and the voice on the phone never, like, there's not even a hint. I don't know. It's and considering the slideshow there at the end, where, because this is the thing, the Fallout New Vegas thing, the slideshow at the end, there are so many combinations that I think the like, there are more endings, you know, even if they're just minor differences, there are more endings to Fallout New Vegas than the amount of completed playthroughs that have ever been recorded. the world has not seen every ending to Fallout New Vegas is essentially the takeaway, which is kind of like, some of them are minor differences, but even still, that's kind of absurd. This one doesn't have any of that. 'Tis a little disappointing. You don't believe that? Google it. I could be exaggerating a little bit. New Vegas's base game has one, I can't, is 1,000, 100, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. 1 quadrillion. It's something insane. But yeah, and so, you know, makes you wonder, because Obsidian did not have a lot of time to make New Vegas. Kind of impressive, all things considered. Well, either way, that's kind of all I have for today. No, I already knew that they were small variations, but yes. And that's totally fine. It's one of those things. It's a cool little fun fact. So there, take that, Zerza. Get fucked, nerd. Yeah, well. You still don't believe it? Oh yeah, when has the internet ever lied to anybody? Yeah, okay, well, I guess that's all I've got. That was Atomfall. I hope some of you enjoyed your time with it. You will see me again soon-ish, maybe, TM. Was a decent time? Well, good. Good. Yeah. Well, anyway. Sitting here, I'm waiting for the Space Marine update. Like, can we have... It's so annoying. Like, oh, here's our public test server for patch 7. Oh, by the way, we fucked up so much stuff that patch 7 is being delayed because the feedback for it is terrible. Fucking retards. It's probably not that bad, but it's, you know, it's just one of those things where, like, should do something right. I'll play too much with my plastic dolls. You can't tell me what to do. That's okay. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your Wednesday.